Welcome back everybody. Tonight I've got a bit of a selection of random old cars that I've got lying around in my toy box. So the first one tonight, as you can see, is an old Matchbox number 52 racing car. It's got BRM on the bottom of it. So this is a Matchbox car made by Lesney. So relatively old. Pretty average condition really, a lot of paint missing. The blue paint, obviously the stripes up the middle are gone, the numbers aren't there, the tyres are a little bit loose on it, and the little racing driver that sits in there is also gone as well, but doesn't really worry me too much because it's just such a neat old car. Very basic design, but quite a nice old racing car, so that's not too bad at all. So even though it's in poor condition, I'm quite happy with that. I looked at getting the green one and the blue one in mint condition on the internet, but the bidding went a bit crazy, so I had to leave it and just picked up this one. So that's the first one tonight. The next one we have is another Matchbox car made by Lesney, and this is an old MG of Morris Garages, MG of the UK, and this is their rendition of an MG, but very similar to an old Morris 1100. As you can see, it's fairly badly oxidised, this car, and quite badly pitted, missing a lot of paint, but its tow hitch is still on the back. The interior is in really good condition inside. And it's still got its little driver in there, and it's just got a little wee crack in the front windscreen, but this would be a perfect candidate for a restoration actually, which is the reason why I bought it. So that's the Matchbox by Lesney MG series number 64 in the catalogue for that year. And next up we've got this guy here. This is a really neat casting, very popular amongst collectors. So this is the Matchbox, again made by Lesney. Now the series numbers on this are actually 55 or 73, it's got on the bottom of it. So this is the Mercury wagon, and in pretty average condition really, but quite nice. Everything's still there, it's not missing any bits. Still got the little dogs with their heads poking out the back there. A little bit of paint wear, the paint's very badly faded, but all the wheels and axles are good, and everything else is pretty nice. So pretty cool. Even though it's old and a bit scruffy, I don't mind it at all. At least I've got one, and that's the only one of these I have in my collection. So, and next up we move from England across the channel to France. This is a really beautiful casting actually from Majorette of France. This is the E-Type Jaguar V12. It's number 207 in their catalogue, and that is a very, very nice car. That's missing a lot of paint, you know, it's been well played with. Certainly some kids over the years have had a lot of fun with this, but all in all, everything's still there. The bonnet on this one actually opens up so you can see the engine. So I'll just open that up. So it has an opening bonnet, and there inside is the V12 engine. That's pretty neat. And it's quite a heavy solid car, so it's a metal top and a metal base, but significantly heavier than its Matchbox counterparts of the same year. So that's the V12 E-Type Jaguar by Majorette. And another Majorette casting that I have is this little farm trailer. It doesn't have any other markings on the bottom except the fact that it is made by Majorette and it's a little trailer, and that's obviously designed to hook on to any of their vehicles that have got a tow hitch on them. So quite a nice old trailer. It's in pretty good condition. It's got a few paint chips on it, but all in all, pretty tidy little thing. I don't think you can get much more basic in a casting than making a trailer. So there you go. Now the next one up is a little bit of a mystery, so you guys might be able to help me out there if you want to post some information in the comments afterwards. This is a Toyota 2000 GT. I don't know the manufacturer. All it's got underneath is W.T.243, so I don't know what that is. This is made in Hong Kong. It's a pretty cool casting. It has opening doors, as you can see. It's quite a bit bigger than the 1/64th scale, and as the back window comes around, if you look through there, you can actually see there's actually a spare tyre and wheel in the back there that's got exactly the same style as the wheels on the actual car itself. And there's the little spare wheel. The interior of this car is actually full of dirt. It's obviously been well played with over the years, and it probably needs to be cleaned and maybe give it a bit of a tickle up in terms of condition, but overall it's actually not too bad. It's got a few paint chips on it, and the wheels are a little bit muddy, and they could probably do with a clean. But that's how I got this car. So again, I was looking to restore it. It looks as though it's got some cracks in the front windscreen, which is unfortunate, but the rest of the car is actually in very good condition. So next up, we've got a Hot Wheels car. A little bit different to most of my Hot Wheels cars. This is a Hot Wheels, it's called an off-track. So it's sort of like one of those Paris to Dakar, Baja Rally kind of deals, with a spare wheel in the back and all the sort of safari markings on it. Quite a nice paint job. It's in very good condition actually. This is made in Thailand. I don't have a lot of Hot Wheels that are made in Thailand, but this one is. So pretty cool, and that dates from 2004 according to the base. So that's the Hot Wheels off track. And my last car for the night is another Matchbox car made by Lesney. This is a neat old Volkswagen camper van. Again, missing the majority of its paint, and it's a bit worse for wear in terms of age, but everything's pretty much here apart from the side doors, which are not there. But all of the glass is there. It's all correct. It hasn't got any cracks in it. The interior is good. It does have a slight lean to one side, which would indicate maybe a bent axle, but that's pretty easy to fix. But as you can see, the interior is in pretty good condition, and that's pretty cool. So that's the Volkswagen camper Matchbox made by Lesney. That's number 57 in the series when that was released. And again, you can tell by the wheels and the basic nature of this casting that it is a fairly early one. I'm picking probably mid-60s, maybe 67, 68, something like that. So that's pretty much all I've got for you tonight. Not a massive long video, but just a basic introduction into 7 or 8 cars that I thought you guys might be interested in. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell if you want to be notified when I post another video. And thanks again to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cars, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.